52 million people in India struggle with visual impairment and blindness. Can anything be done to keep up with this growing problem? Join Dr. Jacob Prabhakar and his surgical team as we explore his breakthrough techniques to restore sight to India's blind. This forest camp serves as an overflow for those who are in the process of receiving care for visual impairment, disease, and blindness. Many people travel great distances for treatment, and there are not enough facilities to accommodate them, so they make do with what is available.
I look at these crowds. I'm reminded of the time of Jesus when he was on this earth. They were like sheep without shepherd. And when he saw them, Jesus was moved with compassion.
India is the 7th largest country in the world, and with over 1.2 billion people, it holds the unfortunate distinction of having the largest population that struggles with visual impairment and blindness. An estimated 52 million people in India are visually impaired, and of these, approximately 15 million people are coping with blindness in their daily lives. Cataract present a major challenge. Cataract surgery has been viewed as one of the most cost-effective health interventions for developing countries. Dr. Jacob Prabhakar is the medical director at Ruby Nelson Memorial Hospital. He is a highly skilled surgeon who has perfected the art of performing high-volume cataract surgeries in minimal time, with the highest success rates possible.
From our experience, we don't think anybody else could actually carry out the number of operations that are needed in India.
He travels with the Ruby Nelson Mobile Eye Unit and coordinates with local temples to provide eye care to deprived and at-need areas, also using this avenue to teach the principles of healthy living and to share his beliefs in God. Ruby Nelson Memorial Hospital, an 80-bed hospital, they frequently overfill their capacity to accommodate from 200 to 400 patients in a single day because the need for medical care is so great. The hospital has established 10 satellite eye clinics and 2 vision centers, which the staff visit every week, conducting eye care services and referring patients requiring surgery to the main hospital, answering to people in great need twice a week. Ruby Nelson Hospital sends a mobile eye care unit to the rural masses, traveling long distances under difficult circumstances to meet the people where they are. They also coordinate with temples in impoverished areas, providing eye care for visual impairments and blindness. The people served in these areas are usually very poor, having very little food, lacking hygiene, and are limited by a high rate of illiteracy and very little equipment. However, despite these problematic conditions, if these people are not treated, many of them will go blind for the rest of their lives. The mobile unit typically starts their day very early. They head out to a remote location, which is usually difficult to access. They will either go to a clinic established at one of the temples or to a rural camp. They will travel anywhere from 2 to 20 hours to serve the people in these rural settings. Upon arrival, the team will establish a makeshift operating room and will usually start screening patients around 10 a.m. They will typically screen around 1,000 patients and schedule surgery for up to 250 of them. Surgery begins around 5 p.m. and will continue until midnight. They will then break down the operating room and travel back home, leaving behind a team member to stay at the camp for 3 to 5 days. This team member will take care of the patients, providing food, daily dressings, hourly drops, post-op meds, and vision tests. All of these services are provided free of charge